When you're with a packraft, the best ground sheet is already in your pack. As well as, even if you don't use hiking poles, 2 great tent poles. You can use your ground sheet just like this, fold it out, sleep on it, or you could blow it up and sleep on it, inflate it. This is especially handy if you set up camp right where you come out of the water. An inflated packraft turned upside down makes a very comfy bed. But no insulation at all, so if it's cold you'll still need a mat. It's really comfy. Now I am kind of thinking that this setup could help you sleep in places where it is otherwise very hard to find a spot that is level, dry enough, etc, etc. It doesn't matter how wet the ground is, this will always work. But as you can see, the packraft is pretty high of itself. As high as this. This means that you have to make your tarp pitches the same way you usually do, but higher. That would work. But I'm also going to try a second option, and that is if you sleep on this side of the raft, this part will come up and I will use that as a back wall. So this is an example, the lengthwise pyramid, but placed very high. Doing the same tarp pitch but placing it higher up requires that you make longer tie-outs. And in the case of this lengthwise pyramid, I needed a little help getting it higher up in the corners. Now what this of course means is that you have this huge gap here, which makes it windy on the inside. What I did to solve that problem with this pitch is I tilted the design, so the back is down to the ground and the front is higher up, which gives it more wind stability from the back. The high placement does ask for some reinforcement. That is cozy, bro. And here inside you can see that I did this large inverted V with the trekking poles on their longest setting. And I think that by placing the tarp lower in the back and having the high packraft in the middle, that will keep out the wind from the back. And by having this very high tarp pitch, I have a lot of headroom despite the fact that I have this huge packraft inside. Loving this. It's just so comfy. It's just so comfy. So this also double functions as a body warmer.